Hi everyone, welcome to YOGATX. My name is Nicolle. We are here at Yellow Craig Beach in Scotland. We are hidden away in the dunes. It's a little bit windy. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. We have another full body flow for you today. So we'll move, we'll breathe, hopefully have some fun together on our mat. And when you're ready, come to your mat and join me in easy cross-leg position. Just take a moment to get settled in your easy crossed leg. Bring your hands onto your knees, palms facing down, and allow the elbows to gently drop down towards your thighs. Close your eyes and connect with your breath. With your inhale, expand the crown towards the sky. And with your exhale, soften and relax the shoulders. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, soften and relax the shoulders. Take a few more cycles of breath. Check in with your body. Just notice how your body feels today. Notice what's going on, if you're maybe holding any tension in any areas. Just become aware. And then I would like to invite you to set your intention for your practice today. Your intention is generally inspired by your values. Just think about what you would like to invite more of into your life. And allow that feeling of your intention to connect with your heart. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and a washing breath out through your mouth. Seal your lips. And keep inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Gently open up your eyes. With your next exhale, drop the chin down to the chest. Feel that nice lengthening stretch in the back of your neck. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Start to roll your head over to the right. So your right ear meets your right shoulder. And then slowly roll your head over to the left. Left ear meets your left shoulder. We do one more round. Roll the head over to the right. And one more time over to the left. Roll your head back to center, connect chin to chest. Rise up your gaze, bring your head in alignment with your spine. With your next inhale, open up the arms into a cactus shape. Press the shoulder blades together, lift the gaze up towards the sky. And with your exhale, round through the spine, cross the arms in front of your body, your left arm comes on top. Wrap your arms around each other into eagle arms. If you can't do a full wrap, simply press the backs of your hands together. Bring your elbows in alignment with your shoulders. With your next inhale, lift up your elbows and lift up your gaze. Find a gentle back bend. And with your exhale, lower the elbows down. Drop the chin to your chest. 2 more rounds. Inhale, rise up with your elbows and your gaze. And your exhale, round. And drop the chin to your chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. With your next inhale, open up the arms into cactus shape. Press the shoulder blades together, lift up your gaze. And with your exhale, cross the arms in front of your body. Right arm comes on top. Wrap the arms around each other into your eagle arms. Bring your elbows in alignment with your shoulders. With your next inhale, rise. And with your exhale, lower the elbows down and round through the spine. Inhale, lift up your elbows, lift up your gaze. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Release your eagle arms, and then let's all come into a tabletop. So come onto your all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders. Your hips are stacked on top of your knees. We're gonna keep warming up the spine. With your next inhale, drop the belly, open up the chest, and lift up your gaze. And with your exhale, tuck the tailbone round through the spine, chin to chest. 2 more rounds. Inhale, drop the belly, open up the chest. Lift up your gaze. And exhale, tuck the tailbone and round through the spine. Last round. Inhale. Into cow. Exhale. Come to cat. Release, come to neutral tabletop position. Extend the arms out towards the top of the mat and release the chest down towards your mat. Come into puppy pose. Keep your hips stacked on top of your knees. Your hands are in alignment with your shoulders. Try to connect the forehead to the floor. Nice opening stretch for your shoulders. One more cycle of breath. With your next inhale, press the palms of your hand into the floor. Start to bring the hands back underneath your shoulders. Open up the knees and bring the big toes together. Sit back onto your heels and lower the torso down towards the floor in between your knees. Come into wide-legged child's pose. Your arms are reaching forward, hands in alignment with your shoulders. With your inhale, breathe into the back of your body. And with your exhale, release the torso closer towards the floor and find your depth. We take 3 more cycles of breath. Feel free to bring some movement into your hips by gently moving your hips right to left. Come to stillness and glow with the torso towards the floor. And then start to lift up your gaze. Bring your hands closer to the torso, claw your paws, and then tuck the toes. Push through the arms, lengthen the legs, and come up into your down dog. Pedal it out with your feet. Walk out your dog. Feel free to bring some movement into your hips. Find stillness in your down dog. With each exhale, release the heels and the sternum closer towards the mat. Rotate the upper arms outward and push through the hands. Feel that lengthening in your spine. Your tailbone points up towards the sky. With your next inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes, bend into the knees, gaze forward, and start walking to the top of the mat. Come into standing forward fold. Keep your feet hip width apart and all 4 corners of your feet are grounded into the floor. Grab opposite elbows and allow the whole upper body to become really heavy. Gently start rocking right to left. Go with gravity here. Try your best to hinge from the hips. Drop the arms down. Bend into the knees. Press the heels into the floor. Slowly start to rise up each vertebra at a time. Bring the arms up over your head. High mountain pose. Exhale, bring the hands down to your heart. Inhale, arms up. High mountain pose. Exhale, release into standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot back. Come into high lunge. Root down through your feet. Press the feet into the floor. Draw the lower belly towards the spine and reach forward through the crown of your head. Take an inhale, and with your exhale, start to lengthen your right leg and release the torso towards your right leg. Pyramid pose variation. Square off your hips. The right hip is pulling back, the left hip is pulling forward. And with each exhale, see if you can find a little bit more depth and release that torso closer towards your right leg. We take 2 more cycles of breath. With your next inhale, bend into the right knee. Press the floor away with your left hand. And then bring the right arm up towards the sky. Easy twist. Your left heel pushes towards the back of the mat. Try to sink low with your hips. Your arms are in one line. Try to lean back into your right shoulder. 1 more cycle of breath. And with your next exhale, release the right hand down to the floor, frame your right foot. Step the left foot, ooh la la, forward into standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, like cobra in your back. Exhale, forward fold. This time step the right foot back, it's a little bit wobbly up here. And then come into your high lunge on the left. Press your feet into the floor. And with your next exhale, start to lengthen your left leg and release the torso towards your left leg. Square off your hips. With each exhale, find your depth. The more you square your hips, the more you will feel that lengthening stretch in your left hamstring. 1 more cycle of breath. With your next inhale, bend into your left knee. Push the floor away with your right hand. Inhale your left arm up towards the sky. Easy twist on your left. Sink low with your hips. Keep your arms in one line. Try to lean back into your left shoulder and shine your heart open. 1 more cycle of breath. With your exhale, release the left hand down to the floor and step the right foot forward into standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the arms up over your head, high mountain pose. Exhale, bring the hands down to your heart. We keep moving. Inhale, up, high mountain pose. Exhale, release into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. This time step both feet back. Come into high plank pose. Tuck the tailbone, draw the lower belly towards the spine. Push the floor away with your hands. Your head is in alignment with your spine. We take 2 more cycles of breath. Try to create as much space as possible between the floor and your body. Last cycle of breath. With your exhale, lower the knees, lower the chest down to the floor, untuck the toes, bring the forehead down to the floor. Hack the elbows towards the torso, keep your hands underneath your shoulders. The tops of your feet press into the floor. With your next inhale, push the floor away, rise up into cobra pose. Exhale, release the torso and the forehead down. 1 more time. Inhale, push the floor away, come up into cobra pose. Press the tops of your feet into the floor and press the pubic bone into the floor to protect your lower back. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, release the torso and the forehead down to the floor. Push the floor away, come into tabletop. Sit back into child's pose. Take that nice stretch in your lower back. And then get ready to claw your paws. Tuck the toes, push through the arms, lengthen the legs. And come back to your downward facing dog. Give it a few steps in your down dog. Bend into your knees, maybe bring some movement into your hips. Find stillness in your down dog. Just check in with your down dog and notice if you're already feeling a difference. Maybe you already can feel a little bit more depth. With your next inhale, lift up your right leg, point your right toes. Three-legged dog. And with your exhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands, come back to your high lunge. Sink low with your hips. Press your feet into the floor. Root to rise. When you're ready, bring the torso up. High crescent lunge on your right. Square off your hips and draw the lower belly towards the spine. Find length through the sides of your body. We take one more cycle of breath. With your next inhale, press the feet into the floor and expand the crown of your head towards the sky. Pivot the back foot to a 90-degree ankle. Bend into your right knee, sink low into your hips, warrior two. Keep a 90-degree ankle in your right knee. Draw the lower belly towards the spine. Keep your gaze forward towards your right hand. Reach forward with the right hand, flip the right palm, come into reverse warrior. Nice lengthening stretch for the right side of the body. Stay for your exhale. With your next inhale, come back up into your warrior two. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. With your next inhale, extend the arms out long, press the shoulder blades together, open up the chest. With your exhale, hinge forward with the torso. And drop the arms down over your head, come into humble warrior. Keep your right knee stacked on top of your right ankle. And your right shoulder is in alignment with your right knee. Your forehead, try and bring it as close as possible down to the floor. 2 more cycles of breath. And then press the feet into the floor and use that organic energy to bring you back up into your warrior two. Sink low with your hips. Cartwheel the arms down. Frame your right foot and step the right leg back into your down dog. Release the heels and the sternum towards the mat. Take 1 cycle of breath. With your next inhale, lift up your left leg, come into three-legged dog. Keep your hips squared and keep your shoulders squared. With your next exhale, step the left foot forward in between your hands, come into your high lunge. Root to rise. When you're ready, press the feet into the floor, rise up with the torso, arms over your head, come into your high crescent lunge on the left. Take 1 more cycle of breath. With your next inhale, press the feet into the floor, start to rise up with the crown towards the sky, pivot the back foot to a 90-degree ankle, and then open up. I'm going to quickly change so that you can see me from the front. Into your warrior two on the left. Take a moment to adjust your stand, align your heels, tuck the tailbone, draw the lower belly towards the spine, extend the arms out long into one line, gaze is forward towards your left hand. Reach forward with the left hand, flip the left palm, come into reverse warrior. Lengthening the left side of your body. Stay for your exhale. With your next inhale, come back into your warrior two. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. With your next inhale, extend the arms out long. Press the shoulder blades together. And with your exhale, start to hinge forward with the torso. And drop the arms down over your head into humble warrior. Be strong in your foundation. Press the feet into the floor. Left knee stacked on top of your left ankle. Your left shoulder in alignment with your left knee. 1 more cycle of breath. Press down into the floor through your feet. Rise up with the torso. Extend the arms out long into your warrior two. Sink low with your hips. And then cartwheel the arms down. Frame your left foot and step the left leg back into your down dog. I will quickly change around. Come to your down dog. Give it a couple of steps. Feel free to bring that movement into your hips. And then find stillness in your down dog for 2 more cycles of breath. push through the hands, feel that lengthening in your spine. Feel that depth in your down dog. Last cycle of breath. With your next inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes, bend into the knees and start walking to the top of the mat. Come into standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms over your head, high mountain pose. Exhale, bring the hands down to your heart. With your next inhale, try and rise up onto your tiptoes. And then we start to slowly lower down our hips to the heels. Take your time coming down. If you've done a flow with me before, you know I really like that. Even though my legs shake every single time. It's nice work for your legs. Take your time coming down. Once you're there, well done. Bring the hands down. Sit back onto your mat. Scoot back a little bit so you have enough room to extend your legs out long. Point your toes. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And then with your next inhale, push the floor away with your hands. Lift the hips up. Connect the big toes to the floor. Reverse plank pose. Push the floor away with your hands. And see if you can bring your hips a little bit closer up towards the sky. 2 more cycles of breath. With your next exhale, lower the hips down to the floor. Flex your feet. Inhale, bring the arms up over your head. And with your exhale, release the torso forward into seated forward fold. Feel free to have a gentle bend in your knees if that's more accessible for you. Just do your best and try and hinge from the hips. You can close your eyes here. Connect with your breath. And imagine an ocean wave. With your inhale, find length in the spine. And with your exhale, find a little bit more depth. And release the torso closer towards your legs. And maybe notice that with each exhale, you actually do find a little bit more depth. Be grateful for that process. Patient with yourself. 2 more cycles of breath. With your next inhale, rise up with the torso. Extend the arms out long, parallel to the floor. Point your toes, flip your palms. Draw the lower belly towards the spine and start to lower down your torso, each vertebra at a time, to the floor. Take your time here. You can hold for 2 more seconds. And slowly release everything down to the floor. Hack your knees into the chest. Connect the lower back to the floor. And start to rock right to left. Hack both knees into your chest. Extend the arms out into a T-shaped position. And with your exhale, lower the knees over to the right. Come into a gentle twist. Relax your shoulders. Your gaze is either up towards the sky. You can also move the gaze back to the left hand. I have the sun shining into my face. Nice and warm. With your next inhale, bring your knees back into your chest. And with your exhale, lower the knees over to the left. And for your gaze, either up towards the sky or maybe back to your right hand. Two more cycles of breath. And then bring your knees back to center, roll back onto your back. Gentle rock right to left. And then start to rock forwards and backwards. Woo. Couple of times, maybe 3 times, I'm rolling off my mat here. Come back to easy cross-leg position. Bring your hands onto your knees, palms facing down. Close your eyes and move your heart and your skull over your pelvis. Connect with your breath. With your inhale, expand the crown towards the sky. With your exhale, soften and relax your shoulders. Take a few more cycles of breath. Check in with your body and notice how different your body feels to where we started. Maybe notice the space, the heat, maybe a change of energy. Bring your hands together in front of the heart into the Anjali Mudra. Bring back your intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. Connect with that feeling of your intention and give it a smile. Bow to your heart and your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. This was YOGATX. My name is Nicolle. If you would like to find more about myself, you can find me on Instagram, letyourshadowshine.com. I would love to connect with you. I wish you a blessed day. Take care and hopefully see you soon on the mat. Bye.